What is up, everybody? My name is Ahikolight and I'm bringing to you guys a new game. This game is called Frostpunk, where we're going to be surviving for, I believe, 40 days on this game. So let me just delete my old save and let's begin a new one. Okay, 1 second please. Delete that too. And let's begin a new game, a new home.
We roam the still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress, until the frost stopped it all, suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward, slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
I have to say that was an amazing introduction. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it's frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Or are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst. And now that the world as we know it has crumbled, we have to survive. Well, let's begin this game. So, from the way how it says through the introduction, this is possibly the last city on Earth. Fight the cold. We need to get the generators working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Alright, we're going to pause the game right here, and we're going to start assigning our workers into multiple different tasks. So, one of the main materials that we need right now for starters is coal and wood. The reason why is because much of our structures actually requires wood for us to actually develop our civilization. Now for food, I'm probably going to start with food, with the cookhouses, due to the fact, as you can see up here in the upper right, we have no food rations. We do have raw food, but we have no food rations. So we'll start by creating the cookhouse, and we're also going to look down here on the bottom right where you see my cursor at, and we're going to click on the Book of Laws. Now the thing about this game is that the Book of Laws is very diverse. It has good and negative effects to it. So, as of right now, I'm going to start with emergency shifts. The reason why is because we got to get our people prospering as fast as possible. So we're going to sign the agreement for emergency shifts.
Hear me, hear me.
And with that being said, we're also going to see if we can create a workshop once we get enough resources. So we're going to let some time pass. Okay, now that we got enough, we're going to get a workshop. Okay, while we wait for our engineers to finish building that workshop, we're going to start assigning some engineers into the cookhouse. And we're going to get this workshop built, where we're going to start adding our first research, which is beacon. Now, the reason why you may have seen the reason why I have add emergency shifts is to do this. Now, it may raise discontent, but it will make us focus all works into our research. So we're going to do that. We aren't going to use it just yet. We're going to use it until once it's nighttime. While that's happening, we're going to let some time pass by, and we're going to try our best to survive the best way we can. So, a message has been received. People from our convoy, family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure that they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we send out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. Alright, so as you can see from that message, she knows that her family's out there, just not that far away from here. We just need a beacon. Housing problems. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We better do something about it. Okay, now we have some options right here. We can have 2 days to provide some shelter for 40 people. We can provide shelter for everybody within 2 days, or we won't address this right now. Now, for me, since I know I can do this, I'm going to provide shelter for everybody. And while I have signed that, we're going to begin by assigning a medical post. And the rest is going to be on tents. A word of advice, the wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem in your way, it's fine. Thank you. Alright, so what they're just trying to say is that we don't really have to achieve all our goals. You know, it's okay to say no for some things. But for me, since I have a lot of good fortune in this game, I really feel like we're going to do good. Okay, the generator heating is off. So we're going to start by turning on the generator. While that's happening, our people are already building shelters. We might, or no, we will not. But we will start the emergency shift, now that it's nighttime. With that being said, they're going to continuously working hard on what they need to achieve. Now beacon has already been researched. We're going to move over and we're going to start with faster gathering. The reason why is so that they can start looting all these resource nodes around the area. Okay, now we got a new law that we can also introduce to the game. And with this, we are going to introduce... I'm gonna have to say, let's start by introducing right here, either with child shelter or child labor. Now, I'm not really that much of a good guy when it comes to games like these. I'm kind of cruel, cold-hearted, so I'm gonna do child labor.
Listen, everyone.
Now with child labor, I'm going to remove my engineers and I'm going to start hiring children in the cookhouse. Not also that, but I'm also going to start assigning children to start picking up steel. Yes, hate me if you want, but I'm a cold-hearted bastard. Okay, so here we are. We're just waiting until nightfall is finished, and we're going to resume building. Okay, now faster gathering is now been researched. With that being said, we're going to move on to our next technology, which I believe next technology we're going to look for is the sawmills. The reason why is because these wood nodes are going to go by pretty fast, and we're going to need to have a temporary solution to that. And not also that, but now that we have, well, we're not there yet, but we're almost there. Okay, now we are. Now we have 35 steel, which we're going to focus on a beacon. Now a beacon is very vital to our survival because it will allow us to have scouts to go out and rescue refugees and collect rare and valuable items. Now I am going to remove some of the workers so that we can start building that. Okay, the sawmill has been researched. We are going to now work towards steelworks. The reason why is so that we can start getting some steel deposits. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think we're going to start getting some hunter gear first before that. Because food is vital, and food is going to run out eventually, so might as well we start working on building some food, which requires the hunter's hut. Now, normally for me, I normally like building around 2 of these for starters. I don't want to get all out of edge, so I'm going to build them like that. Yeah, because I do know, like, with the geographic layout, sometimes you might have a little bit hanging over, which kind of causes a waste of space later on in the game. Okay, so the wood has already been depleted on both those sides. So we're going to get the sawmill, and we're going to start creating an area where we can start extracting wood. Alright, there you go. Okay, the beacon has been built. Now that the beacon has been built, now we can start sending scouts out into the snowlands to search for refugees, hunt for a wide variety of minerals and resources, and as well find steam cores, which are very vital for our survival. Okay, so we're going to start by... Okay, we need to gather some wood first. So I'm going to send some people to collect some resources out here. Okay, they're ready to search, but first we need 40 wood to make it possible. Which, I will turn over one of those. I'm going to put max workers. And also we got a new law that we can also pass down, which we're going to put child labor for all jobs. Okay, now I'm personally not going to be putting children on a lot of jobs that are just too cold-hearted, because I'm not that cold-hearted, but I do want at least children to be put to work, because it's about survival. Okay, so yeah, coal is more vital at the moment. We also got the sawmill at work, and we got steel. So continue the timeline. And, oh yeah, I completely forgot. We're also gonna build another... I think I might build it around here. There you go.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, now we're gonna add another research. And I believe now it's time for us to really start focusing on... I say let's start on heaters. Because we're gonna have this sawmill right here, but this sawmill's in the cold. And the coldness is gonna be hitting where it's gonna drop by 2 levels on the 4th day. Okay, right now we're still working on our wood income. We're probably going to send some children out to collect some wood for us. And also, with that being said, now we're going to have some scouts. Where we're going to start having scouts search the lost expedition. Okay, let's see. Coal pile. We already have people in the coal pile. A child got injured. Okay, I guess we're just gonna give the kid a day off. Now we really need to work on this shelter for everybody. Because it's about to break. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Come on. Yes! So, we were very close of losing that objective.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Okay, we're probably gonna do steam hubs now. And we're also gonna increase, turn on the heaters. So then we'll start having some heat down over here. We're sending our hunters out. Might send a little more. And we're going to explore this area. Lost Expedition. A happy reunion. We enter the camp. Peering out of the diving snow, a choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We have been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'll begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Okay, so we got 2 choices. We can escort the survivors to the city, or we can send the survivors to the city with a chance of them dying. I think I'm gonna escort the survivors to the city just to be safe, because we need as many people as we possibly can. And I believe that will wrap up my first episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Please, of course, like and subscribe. And of course, if you want to see more videos, be sure to comment and let me know whether I'm doing a good job. Let me know if there's any good strategies, anything that I have missed out. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.